Hey everyone. All right, so here recently I received a question pertaining to the Arturia MicroFreak, or more specifically, the Arturia MicroFreak's modulation matrix. So I'm going to take out a moment, explain it, demystify it, and hopefully you guys can make some use of this. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so for this demonstration, we're going to start with an initial preset. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this white modulation knob in order to gain access to the modulation matrix. I am going to set the LFO to modulate pitch. So in order to select the parameter, as it were, all you have to do is just press down on the white matrix knob. Once you do that, turn the knob, and what you'll notice is that the matrix amount will dial upwards. Now, for this demonstration, I'm going to dial it to 100% just to make the effect just that much more overt. So now, whenever I tap a key, the pitch will change according to the LFO shape. So with it set to a sine wave, you'll get you'll get laser beams essentially. If I slow it down, and what you can do is you can slow down the modulation rate. And so now you have steady ascents and declines in pitch. This is more ostensible when it comes down to shapes such as triangle or sawtooth. Let's see, let's slow that down a bit. One of my favorites is this sample and hold. Well, let's see, let's up the rate. You get something that sounds more like a 1980s video game, like NES style effects. Well, actually, that's more Atari to me. Right. So you get the Atari 2600 effect. All right. Now, next up, we have parameters that are assignable, 1, 2, and 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the LFO modulation by simply holding the well, what you have to do is you have to dial to your modulation destination, press and hold the matrix button or knob, and what it will do is it will delete the modulation. So underneath assignable, this is actually one of my favorite features. So let's just say we take the LFO again and we assign it to assign 1. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing. Press the matrix knob, dial up to 100%. This time around, what you do is you hold the assign button, and then you simply find the parameter that you would like to modulate and just turn the knob. Let's just say, for example, if I wanted to change the waveform, well, all I have to do is just turn the waveform knob, and all of a sudden, it's assigned. Now, so now whenever I tap a key, the waveform modulates. That's not all. You can assign several parameters. So for example, I'll dial up to 100% here, hold assign 2, and this time around I'll assign it to the timbre. Let's just say I wanted to modulate the LFO again. I'm sorry, modulate the pitch via the LFO again. Dial up to 100. More sample and hold madness. Slow this down a bit. Lower the octave. And there you have it. And that's pretty much the modulation matrix in a nutshell. Essentially, you can assign any parameter or any modulator that you want to any parameter that you want. Um, Again, you have 3 assignable controls. The rest are pre-patched, not unlike a typical hardware synthesizer. The assignables to me have more of a modular synthesizer like functionality. But either which way, with that said, you can pretty much do whatever it is you want in regard to sound design. All right, guys, there you go. That does it for the modulation matrix for the Arturia MicroFreak. The buttons and knobs can be a little confusing and intimidating initially, but trust me, once you practice, once you utilize the features repetitively, it's not so bad. But either which way, if you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments. Otherwise, talk to you later. Thank you.